This is the Genki Covert Dock, made by the same people who made the Genki Bluetooth adapter. And its goal is to be the ultimate portable dock solution for the Switch. I mean, you can even tell immediately the size difference between a regular Switch dock and this little tiny guy right here. And it's so small, in fact, that this is probably too wide of a shot. Can we get closer, guys? Can we just bring this closer?
The makers felt that the large and bulky dock, like the one that comes with the Switch out of the box, was unnecessary, so they set out to create something more on-the-go friendly, to make the Switch just that much more portable. And we're happy to share that we genuinely think that the finished product would make even Nintendo proud, and maybe even a bit jealous.
But I was like, yo, this is super handy and way more compact and easy to travel with than bringing your entire Switch dock.
So the way this works is it actually plugs directly into an outlet itself and then has all the outputs and inputs that you need to set up a Switch for portable setups. Specifically, you've got a USB-C that'll plug into the Switch itself to take the video in, as well as charge the Switch, HDMI that you put up to whatever TV or monitor you're planning on using, and a USB-A port that also handles data, so you can use it for things like a wired controller. You could use it for using Genki's own Bluetooth adapter if you wanted to use headset with it, or you could even use it for something like the Ethernet adapter.
With the included USB-C cord attached, the Convert dock is actually 22% smaller and weighs about an ounce less than an official Switch AC adapter from Nintendo. When standing it up next to a standard Switch dock, it almost makes you wonder why Nintendo didn't go this route themselves. It truly is a marvelous piece of tech.
This is designed to like be on the go or to be a supplemental thing, or if you're like going over to a friend's house and you want to bring your Switch and they don't have a Switch and you don't want to haul the dock with you, but you want to play like Smash Bros or Mario Kart, like this is like such a handy option, and the fact that it's cheaper than the official dock and it's smaller and you can charge other USB 3.0 devices on it. I mean, I was pretty impressed.
That leaves third-party docks, and there were some scary tales of some of those docks bricking people's Switches, so I was a little bit hesitant to go down that route. That was until I came across this post from the engineer at Genki, who explained in detail why exactly some third-party docks were killing people's systems. In short, they were basically delivering too much power to the Switch and frying the chip that handles it. They did this through either a poor power delivery system or through a dodgy USB-C connection. As a result, the Genki dock makes sure it gets both of these things right.
So if you happen to find yourself dragging your Switch over to your friends and families every other weekend, are a frequent flyer, or are just in the market for an additional dock that isn't going to fry your Switch, why honestly buy anything else? The Genki Convert dock is a top-of-the-line product that will probably have you retiring your standard Switch dock and AC adapter for many reasons. It's an ingenious, high-quality piece of tech that, on paper, seems unlikely, but somehow Genki nailed it out of the park.
When you will hit the road with your Nintendo Switch and maybe an extra controller or something, and you'll be traveling with friends or you'll be meeting up with friends, and you'll want to have this stowed away in a backpack or some kind of travel bag or something like that. You'll be able to pull that out right away and get into Mario Kart matches, or get into some multiplayer goodness, or just indulge, on a big flat screen TV in a hotel in the middle of nowhere and play the Switch titles to your heart's content on the big screen. And for that, I think this is a fantastic get. It's, honestly, a travel dock in some capacity just makes tremendous sense, and whether Nintendo had created one or not, Genki came to the rescue and they've built a really rock solid, it couldn't be more stealthy little dock device here. So if you happen to be one of those Switch owners out there that likes to travel when you can travel with your machine and have been trying to figure out ways to be able to hook it up to television sets without having to lug your regular dock along with you, this is the solution. I'm going to give the Genki Covert dock a 9 out of 10.
That I have done all kinds of things, constantly unhooking and rehooking Switches, switching them, even doing things like just unplugging and replugging again and again and again, which honestly isn't even really a great thing to do with a regular Switch dock, but I really wanted to just kind of stress test and risk my Switch to make sure that this isn't kind of a danger for anyone else out there, and in the time I've used it, nothing bad has happened. I haven't had any kind of weird hookups. I haven't had any kind of time that the video feed has freaked out or messed up. It has seemed 100% safe the entire time I've been using it. And honestly, I have been loving this thing so much that I'm planning to continue using it well after this video,